So for today's video, I just wanted to do a nice relaxing, like up close whispering, but also I wanted to do a tarot deck haul. I received a lot of tarot decks in November and December, and I just wanted to show them off. I also think tarot is like a really tingly sounding. I love the card shuffling. I love just card sounds and just, I don't know, I love it. I go to sleep to like pick a card tarot readings that aren't even ASMR. So that is something that I'm wanting to do, a pick a card tarot reading on the channel. Okay, this has been going on for like almost 2 minutes. Let's just get into the decks. So the first deck that I wanted to show is my prized possession that my boyfriend gave to me. Thank you. Thank you, Xavier. This is the Lubanco Tarot. It is my only indie deck. All the other decks I'm going to show today are mass market, so that means you can all buy them on Amazon, excluding this one. This one is out of print. And I don't know. I genuinely, oh my god, another plane. I hope you don't hear it. But I just don't know how Xavier found this. This is like, I first saw this on Instagram like 2 years ago. Here's the little booklet. I first saw this on Instagram like 2 years ago when I was just getting into tarot. And here's the box. I think the box makes nice sounds. But yeah, it was love at first sight, let me tell you. It was, I just think this deck has the most beautiful art. Here's the backs. And then the sides are gilded. Pretty cute. Let me get half the deck so it's easier for me to manage. The texture of the cards are so soft. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's very matte and smooth. But here are some of the cards. Oh my god. Here are some of the cards. Like, isn't that beautiful? Oh my god. It's so good. This is my favorite lover's card. But yeah, I've really liked reading with this deck. Oh my god, this is the devil card. I think I could show this. I don't think it's too inappropriate. I just showed the lover's card, but okay, that's it. But I just really love reading with this deck. I think it gives such straightforward readings. And it just, I love it. And like when you have three cards, like when you have cards laid out, they look so like beautiful together. Oh my gosh, I could make a whole video with just talking and making sounds with this deck. Like I don't know if you understand how soft and smooth the cards are. At first, I was really hesitant to like use the deck because, you know, it was like expensive, girl. It was expensive. Like normally I pay like $20 to $25 for a tarot deck, right? This deck was not $20 to $25, let me tell you that. So like, you know, I feel like I should take care of it, as I should, right? But then like I was telling myself, like, you know, the point of a tarot deck is to use it, right? And I really wanted to use it. So like Xavier also got me sleeves for the deck as well that ended up not fitting. So I'm just using the deck how I want to use it. I don't riffle shuffle with it, you know, like the if you know, you know, the riffle shuffle. I don't do that. I just overhand shuffle like this. But even then, like when the artist is gonna come out with like a reprint or like a second edition. I think this even is the second. I don't know. Maybe she has 2 editions already. I don't know. But we'll see. I just love this deck. Let me pull a card for you guys, and then I'll read like a meaning from the deck. Okay. And then split the deck in half. We got the Ace of Swords. Cute. Let's read the meaning. Ace, clarity, mental breakthroughs, the wielding of intellect, the sharp sound of newness, of a honed idea. Nice, if that resonated with you. Okay, let's move on to the next deck. The next deck. This is the Tarot of the Abyss. Tarot of the Abyss. This is one of my absolute favorite decks of all time. I have wanted this deck for a while. I've wanted this deck for a while, but I just never got around to ordering it on Amazon. But I saw it at a metaphysical shop, and here's the booklet. I just decided, now is the time. Now is the time. I also saw it at Renaissance Festival, but I didn't get it then. I got it at the metaphysical shop. The guidebook is really good. If this deck speaks to you, I highly recommend this. If you haven't even read tarot, I highly recommend this. It's such a good deck, and it's like super different than the other decks that I own. First off, it's black and white, Let me have the deck again. It's black and white. Here are the backs. I also love using it with the Lubango Tarot. The Lubango Tarot, I would pull 3 cards, and it would give me a message, right? And if I wanted a bit more depth to the message, I would pull cards from this, and this gives a lot of good details, Here's some of the cards. The cardstock is also pretty good. I like it. Let me show you some of my favorite cards, maybe, if I can find it. So the artist, I believe, did it all in ballpoint pen, which you can very much tell, and it's so beautiful. I didn't think a black and white deck would suit me, but here's my favorite card. So this is the Hanged Man, but the card is in the perspective of the Hanged Man. Isn't that so good? Oh my god, this deck gives such good readings. It's also good by itself. I know I said I liked using it with the Lubango Tarot, but this deck gives really thought-provoking messages. It's so good. Let me show you. I only showed 2 cards. I don't read reversals. It's just the way that I shuffle. I'm sorry. Oh, that's my favorite card, yeah. This deck is so good. Highly recommend. Let me pull a card for you guys. This does a really good ripple shuffle. I don't know why I just naturally paired this deck with the Lubango Tarot. I feel as though the backs are very similar as well. They're polar opposites, but also twins. I don't know. Okay, that seems good. Split the deck in half. We got the Jeri. Oh, thank God, we're getting good cards. Okay, my god. Okay, let's read the book. They have the artist, or the author, really went in depth with this guidebook. Like, she explains the art and then how it pertains to the card. It's really good. I love it. Here it is. The Chariot. Oh my god, I just remembered. We're in the year of Chariot. Because it's 2023. That's the year of Chariot. The Chariot. Oh my god, I hope this resonates with you. I hope it resonates with me. Okay, let's go. The Chariot. The rider stands tall on her two swans. Oh, let me show the picture while I read it. Okay. The rider stands tall on her two swans, brave and full of determination. There is no fear in her as she guides the regal, feathered creatures. She knows that fear will not help her in this mission, and any sort of wavering could bring about her demise. Therefore, she guides the swans with steady hands, aware of the power hidden in the winds. She knows it's useless to try to go against the wind, so instead she harnesses it. In this manner, her journey will be swifter and easier on the swans. The rider has to balance herself with care, taking note of her surroundings and also her charges. These are wild animals, and at any moment they could try to go their own ways, even pulling in opposite directions. The Chariot is a card that encourages us to take action. This card brings with it the potential for success in your projects or even physical moves. When this card appears in your reading, know that now is not the time to procrastinate or let yourself be distracted. Set your goals and maintain your focus. There are many things that can distract our attention on a day-to-day basis. Remain steadfast and know that the road to success is often filled with obstacles. It's all about how you approach them. It's your strategies, your tenacity, and your courage that will ultimately allow you to realize your goals. She goes in depth. It's a really nice message. Okay, I hope that resonated with you. Now let's move on to the next deck. So the next deck I have to show you is the Enchanted Tarot. I don't have the box because it's huge. I threw it away, but luckily the box came with a nice bag because even the creators knew the box is big, so it came with a velvet bag. I was scrolling through Amazon, and for some reason this deck was on sale for 75% off. Usually it's $30. I got it for $8. I don't know. Also, another thing to note, this deck is huge. I'm trying to get a card to compare. It's big. She's large. Okay. But I love her anyway. This is like the second time I'm recording this video. So the last time I recorded this video, I said that this was a really good Pisces deck. And I still believe, very much so, that it is a great Pisces deck. I think it is such a good representation of Pisces, and it's just my vibe. Like, it's so dreamy. And I know a lot of people say that, like, Pisces, all they do is like cry and be emotional, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if it's because I'm like 4 days off from being in Aries, but like, I'm a fairly aggressive Pisces, okay? But I do get emotional, but like, I'm a fairly aggressive Pisces, and I feel like this touches on both ends of the Pisces spectrum, you know? Everything is like made like tapestry collage, I'm pretty sure. But it's so beautiful, isn't it? Like, look at that Queen of Wands. Isn't that a perfect representation of the Queen of Wands? Like, everything's so dreamy, but also like so strong. Like, not all Pisces are crybabies, okay? Okay, maybe they all are, but they don't always have their head in the clouds. But I feel like this also touches on having your head in the clouds, like, I don't know, daydreaming, stuff like that. I just think this deck is beautiful. Okay, like, it's so like ethereal. That's what it is. But also classy and vintage, and oh my god, like the whole cup suit or the heart suit is so Pisces. Like, It's so lovey. Oh my god. Here's the Hermit. And the guidebook is huge. The guidebook talks about, like, I know they have crystal associations for each major arcana. They have a good, like, chunk of how to read with the cards, how to ask questions with the cards. It's like pretty in-depth, pretty good beginner deck, I'd like to think. When I first saw this deck, I won't lie, like, I bought it because it was cheap, right? But it was already on my wish list. But like when I first opened it, I was like, this is gonna be hard to read with. But I mostly use the guidebook, truly. The guidebook, don't be ashamed to use guidebooks, guys. Like, the author wrote the guidebook. I mean, there are some guidebooks that are pretty bad. Oh my god, look at the creepy looking sun. But like, this guidebook is really well done, and the author put a lot of time, obviously, and effort into this deck. Like, it's so intricate, and the book is so in-depth. Like, why would I not use the guidebook? Oh my god, look at this Two of Wands. I'm literally falling in love with this deck all over again. It's so good. Okay, let's pull a card. I cannot riffle shuffle with these, obviously. Look how huge they are in comparison to my hand. Like, what? I also cannot overhand shuffle with this. So I have to do, I have to do the other overhand shuffle way, which is like from the top. Okay, let me get a good shuffle so that I can pull a card for whoever's watching. Okay. Okay, and then let me split the deck in half. We got the Death card. Now, don't be scared, okay? The Death card is actually one of my favorite cards. It's one of my birth cards. Okay, here's the message. Let me show you the card. You need to profoundly transform yourself or a situation. If you cannot transform the situation, you must be willing to let it go. What has outlived its time must pass away to make way for new growth. Whoever that's speaking to, you better listen to the Death card. I love the Death card. Even though I don't like going through the Death card, you know. The Death card is more about, like, I like comparing it to like a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, you know, that's the vibes the Death card gives. Okay, moving on to the next deck. Okie dokie. So you might know or be familiar with this next deck. It's the Modern Witch Tarot. Now, I won't lie, I was never gonna, like, get this deck, right? It's a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, truly, and I already have a Rider-Waite-Smith, so why would I need another one? But I saw this on Facebook Marketplace for $6, so I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. When I said the Enchanted Tarot had a good guidebook, this has a terrible guidebook. Okay, not terrible, but it's like, it's not that good. It more like, I don't know, it just gives you like fortune cookie messages. That's sort of what it is, but it's whatever. This deck is very thick and very glossy, but I've come to really enjoy this deck. Let me get half of the deck. I've come to really like this deck. Since I'm at home, it has become my, my only Rider-Waite-Smith. I didn't bring my Rider-Waite-Smith deck from my apartment, which is my Tarot of the Art Nouveau, the Lo Scarabeo deck that I have. That's my preferred Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But now I have the this one, and I'm actually enjoying it a lot for like very simple pick a card at the beginning of the day, pick a card at the end of the day. I mean, I sort of like going into using other decks at the end of the day, but like simple readings like that. I think that it, is very straightforward. It's easy to read. I was also not going to get it because people said the cardstock is bad. I actually like the cardstock. I can't riffle shuffle with it, but I can, classic overhand. I'm always fine with overhand. Yeah, I've come to realize I really enjoy looking at the art. I like just observing what's happening, the art style, so on and so forth, Also, the box is pretty bad. I need to get a bag for this deck because, like, look, like the box comes out like this. It's sort of lame. But yeah, let's pick a card. Should I edge my deck? Like, should I color the edges? I don't know. Or should I keep it white? I don't know. Okay, let's pick a card for the viewer. Let's pick a card. Okay, it seems like this one wants to. Okay, Temperance. We have Temperance. Now, I won't lie. I don't really like getting the Temperance card. Maybe because I feel like I understand Temperance, but then I don't understand Temperance. I gotta study Temperance more. I'll read a message from the guidebook even though I don't like it. Balance. Okay, wait. Yep. Your life is off kilter and you need to create some balance. Maybe you're burned down from working too much, or you've been binge watching TV all weekend and now your house is a mess. So it's now time to put your house in order and start doing things in moderation. You'll find that if you work to balance all the difficult aspects of your life, everything feels so much easier. Try and face this task with optimism and positivity, and enjoy all the wonderful things in your life equally. I'm sort of connecting this to the death card that we just pulled. You can't, whoever this is resonating with, something has to change. Something has to change. Okay. Moving on to the next deck. Okie dokie. This last deck is arguably one of my faves. Like, I don't know where to place this. Okay, I'll just show it. It's the Pasta Tarot. I love this deck. It's just, look how colorful it is. Oh my god. Okay, let me show you the deck. Well, first, this is the little booklet it comes with. It like folds out like this. Very colorful. Very colorful. This deck gives me very fire sign energy. Okay. Let's get to the main attraction. So, I saw this deck on Amazon, right? And I was like, that looks weird. Like, I like pasta, like, a lot, but there's the backs. And it has like a texture thing. Do you hear that? Do you hear that texture on the cards? Okay. But I saw it on Amazon, and I wasn't gonna get it. Or I wasn't even gonna add it to my wish list. But then I saw Light Wands at Light Wands on TikTok and YouTube. I saw her YouTube video of her reviewing this deck, and I loved it. I thought it was gonna be a regular Rider-Waite-Smith clone, like the Modern Witch. No. I mean, somewhat, but it has like its own things. I don't know if you hear the texture of the cards. Oh my god, it does a beautiful ripple shuffle. Okay, like, ooh, okay. The only thing I do have problems with is that it doesn't say cups, or like at the bottom it doesn't say cups or swords or wands. It says pasta things, right? throws me off with this deck. I have to like, is that wands? I have to refer back somewhat often to the pamphlet. This deck, I still don't know what kind of personality it has. Like, I feel like from the picture, right, it would have very, or from the art, it has very like, I don't even know. I was thinking of doing like, I don't know what kind of work I want to do with this. Like, I don't know what kind of readings it would be good with. I'm thinking like things related to family, because that's the first thing I think of when I went through this deck, was like family related things, or like ancestor readings, stuff like that. Guys, do you hear that? Oh my god, it makes such good sounds. Like oh my god. I could also make a whole video about this. But yeah, I'm still trying to find the personality for this deck. I haven't worked with it enough. Like, I haven't really pulled cards from it. I mostly just shuffle it. You know, that's like my way of bonding and connecting with the deck, is like shuffling it a lot, looking at the imagery often. I just haven't done a real readings with it. Oh my gosh, guys, look, Princess Mario. I love it. I love it. Okay, let's pull a card. This deck doesn't really give messages like the last couple did. It only gives keywords. So maybe I will try to give my insight. I'm not gonna riffle shuffle on camera. It's gonna be too loud. So we're just gonna random shuffle. Okay, split the deck in half. Let's see. Okay, this is the 9 of, I believe, wands. Please be wands. Okay, yes, it is wands. See, like it says Corta, but I don't remember what Corta is. Okay, but it's wands. Okay, the 9 of wands. Protection, tenacity, and exhaustion. Okay, I'll add some insight. Maybe from the last card, which is temperance. You're getting really tired for the lack of balance, or the balance needed in your life. And there's a change that needs to happen with the death card, obviously. And did we pull? Oh, the chariot from the Tarot of the Abyss. You know, you have to move on forward with your life, move on forward with the balance needed and the changes that you know you need. With the Ace of Swords from the first deck, the Bongo Tarot, you're having new ideas with trying to move on forward, trying to seek balance. You're wanting that, right? But and you're tired with what's happening with your life right now. But don't worry, you are protected. You know, there's someone watching over you, right? When things are going wrong and shit's going down for you, you're always open to change and finding that change and what's better for you, and you will be guided and protected. I hope that resonated with someone. I hope you guys enjoyed me freaking out and fangirling about all my tarot decks. I love getting new decks, but I stopped myself, okay? No new decks for the next 2 months. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you for sticking around if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next